Okay, Baba Sabala, let me know. Okay. All right. So now that you know what this means, explain this to me. Mm-hmm. Exactly. Anka the video killer. Do you remember the answer? Mm-hmm. Okay, that's okay. So just write down the answer now. So this is the answer. Mm-hmm. So you want to write down this answer. So mm-hmm. Okay. No problem. Mm-hmm. All right. So, all right. So, read this question here. Explain. Mm-hmm. 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 June Fulakan Katambi. Okay, what is the answer? We've done this before. So do you remember the answer? Mm-hmm. The driver going uphill. Okay. Vehicle traveling uphill. Okay, good. All right. Read two sets. Apart. Indicate. Okay. Explain this to me. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. So two sets of double yellow lines. Okay, so there's two types of lines. There's dash yellow lines and there's solid lines. Okay. So this is menatete inter. Solid is just straight. Okay. And then menatete ni that's dashed, or sometimes called broken lines. Okay. So go ahead and write this solid line, straight with no breaks. Yeah. So you didn't say that. So that way you remember. No, I want you to write them so that way because mhm. How are you gonna get there? Huh? You said what? Don't cut to them. Because I'm working and you know I just asked you to train you. You know, tell him what do you think? What do you think is more important? I should just bank account or training you to help me with this. What's more important? Whatever. Whatever. Okay. Okay. So two sets of solid double yellow lines. A bank. 1 second. A bank account is not important, and it can wait. Like she'll be. But is it important? It's not important. It's not important. Whatever. Do what you do. Do what you want. Do whatever you want to do. All right. Do whatever you want to do. It's fine. Two sets of solid double yellow lines spaced 2 or more feet apart indicate. All right. Okay. So try to explain this to me. Mm-hmm. 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 Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So you're doing good. So they're spaced 2 feet apart. Okay. Distance le yeah. 2 feet. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Go exactly. So you explained it perfectly. So now what does that mean? What does that indicate? If you're driving and you see that, okay, what does that mean? Hmm. No, it means the opposite. It means momenti se walaka. Mm-mm, mm-mm. It means it's a barrier. So this is what it means. Okay, it means it's a barrier. Okay, so what's a barrier? So barrier means I ate. No, barrier means fit mean ye mote. Okay. So that means you tamila. A barrier means something is blocking something. Okay. So I want you to write down barrier. Hello. Okay. A block. A barrier means a block. Okay. So if you see this two sets of double yellow lines, this is what it looks like here. This is what two sets of double yellow lines. This is the picture. So that way you understand. Right here. See this? Okay. Yeah, so right, if you see this on the highway, this black car cannot go over here, and this white car cannot go over here. This barrier is blocking them. This is a barrier, okay? So two sets of solid double yellow lines, spaced 2 or more feet apart, indicate. Okay, it's a barrier. All right. So okay, do not drive on or over this barrier, or make left turns or U turns across it, except at designated open. Okay, so it just tells you that that you cannot drive. So it tells you that you cannot drive. You cannot drive there. Do not drive on or over this barrier. That's fine. How do you binding my say that? Do not drive or on or over this barrier. Uh, I think you understand this. Just a barrier. I think a block is fine. Just a block is fine. Okay. All right, go ahead and read this. Okay. Monfonitia and tell me the answer. We've done this. So okay. So about for following normally is the okay question. Following means mean 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 nato. So basically, nimba sebe yan is just ukoro leko elbara san sema blayan ko which of the following san mili mbara mingira ke late yan me el ma fingira ka yan na ya. So don't worry about this word for here. Just put which. Just think of which sign represents two-way traffic. So for so explain explain a two-way traffic sign. If you see a two-way traffic sign, would you know what that means? Explain it to me. What does it look like? hmm Good. Good. Okay. All right. Just read this for me. I know you understand this. Just read it for me. Okay. Warning. What is the definition of warning? Okay. Good. Okay. So if you see this, this means read this question. Read. hmm Okay. All right. Easy question. All right. Read this. hmm So what do you think if you're driving and you want to pass another vehicle? What should you do? If you want to pass another vehicle, what should you do? Okay, maybe. Um, that's not a bad guess. Conditions, lane. Okay, explain this. Explain this to me. Look ahead for road conditions. hmm and other vehicles. Good. That may move into your lane. Okay. So, because you didn't get this question right, I want you to write this down. So, write down this to pass another vehicle. Nisabe. All right. To pass another vehicle, and then write down the answer. Look. Hmm. Okay, but that's about. Let me know when you finish. Hmm. Yeah. Okay. All right. So just try to remember that. You said to pass another vehicle. You said to make a flash. Okay. So it's good because that's a good guess. Okay. But for the answer, this is what you want to do. You want to look ahead for the road conditions. Kaligbesi you want to look for other vehicles that may move into your lane just to make sure it's safe. All right. So go ahead and read. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Reaches. Mm-hmm. Okay. If a bicycle on your right reaches an intersection at the same time as you do, you should. Okay, explain this to me. Mm-hmm. 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 So, what is explain intersection to me? Explain this to me. Mm-mm. So, intersection is right over here. So I want you to write this here, right here, where two or more streets meet. Okay, so where two streets meet, this is an intersection. Okay, one like this. Where two or more streets meet, or more streets meet. Hmm. So that's an intersection. Okay, this this is an intersection. The middle is an intersection. Okay. So if a bicycle on your right reaches an intersection at the same time as you do, so you go in and then you and a bike ali nyon bentema. Two yeah, where two or more streets meet. Okay, where two or more streets meet. Okay. So if a bicycle on your right reaches an intersection, so you're going and you look on your right and you see a bicycle and ali intersection now. Mm-hmm. Okay. You should. So what do you think you should do? to the bicycle. So not bad. Okay. So not slow down, but stop to the bicycle. Stop for the bicycle. Yield to the bicycle means stop for the bicycle. Okay. All right. Go ahead and read this. Okay. So that's what this sign means. Okay. Read. Explain this to me. hmm Alcohol content is just the law. The law. The law. The the law may gilly though. You shouldn't have anything. If you're under 21, you should. If you're over 21, you can have a certain limit. Okay, there's a certain limit, but under 21, it has to be zero. All right. Go ahead and read this. Okay, explain this to me. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. Good. Okay, so this here through road, this just means a street. Okay, so it just means wa sila modi se wala silaminka. That's what it means through road. Okay, yeah. Okay, so when you approach an intersection, you're not cut a full lot with a through road, but without stop signs or yield signs, you must. So what do you think you should do if you approach an intersection and there's no traffic lights, there's 50 and stop sign and yield sign, nothing? What do you think you should do? Okay, that's a good guess. Okay, so this is the answer for the test. Read. Pedestrians. Okay, so yield to pedestrians. Explain this to me. No, sonally mafoya. Yield to pedestrians. What does yield to pedestrians mean? Yeah, America le kuka sonally ke. Okay, yield to pedestrians. Okay, yellow. Uh, Momilis il sema yellow mobility on the through road. Silaoka. Okay. All right. Read. Okay. What is livestock? Okay. When you see colorfin near the roadway, you should. So explain this to me. This the whole sentence. Mm-hmm. Okay. So what do you think you should do? Mm-mm. Mm-mm. So I want you to write down this answer because I'm gonna get. Okay. So you need good. Uh huh. Mm-hmm. Close. What about me for you? Okay. No, not bad. Not bad. So I know because Nick choice Dima, I know you'll get this right. Okay. Follow directions to read. Okay, good. All right. So you got that right basically. Okay. So no, I think you're good on that one. All right. Go ahead, read. All right. So, good. So write that down. Write down pavement. Pavement, pavement. And this is pavement. Street or sidewalk. Sila ou bien like sila kidding, killer. Tama sila. Mhm. Okay. All right. So read again. On. Okay. So explain. Okay. Broken yellow lines. So the opposite of that's so what is the opposite of broken yellow lines? Solid yellow lines. Good. Okay. So the broken yellow lines on the pavement. Mm-hmm. Okay. So ni tira tira la ni silaka. Way windy. What does that mean? So if you see, so if you see that about as you driving and you see dash dash dash, what does that mean to you? Just take a guess if you don't know the answer to this. Okay. So read. Explain. Safe. Hmm. Hmm. So if you see dash lines, you can turn. Okay. So when it's solid, it's just straight. You cannot turn. But if it's not that ni itirisitambila ni yafe, and then but only when it's safe. Okay. Yeah. If it's dash itirisitambila, if there's broken yellow lines on a pavement, right? That means the drivers can turn there. You can itirisitambila. That's what that means. Okay. So for instance, right. This, I guess, okay. Yeah, so this is solid line. So normalement, moi, c'est bilaya. Okay, but if this was dash, you can turn. If you wanted to turn here, you can turn. Does that make sense? That doesn't make sense. Okay. Dashed yellow lines. Okay. So this right, let's say you're here, okay, and you want to turn left. So you can do it here. Okay, this is saying that you can turn here if you want to make a left. But if it's safe, ni TDC aquela. Ni okay, but let's say minimally, be more, of course it is tamila. Okay, so but you can if it's okay to do it. Okay, but for solid yellow lines, you cannot do that. Okay, so that's what this is saying. Okay, so the broken yellow lines on the pavement mean that passing means turning. You can pass, you can turn, you can. It is is a lot. Passing is allowed. Hmm. Okay, I think you'll be fine on this one. No, no. Okay, so this is the last question. Okay, so go ahead and read this. Okay, what is a roundabout? We've done this before. Exactly. So, and you must drive in what direction? So there's two directions. There's clockwise. What is clockwise? Okay, we did this. We did counterclockwise. So what is counterclockwise? Anybody know? Okay, okay, so what is the answer? Tell me the answer. So in a round, hmm so the answer is counterclockwise. You have to drive in a counterclockwise direction. hmm So I want you to write this down because we did this already. So that means you have to practice this. So counterclockwise is left to right direction of a circle. To right. And then a circle road. Road. Sila, sila mina mini mini. All right. Okay. All right. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Bye.